What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary from the XMG coming at you today to make a video about Rage of Clans. This is a viewer requested video, and they wanted me to take a team and play through 8.6 through 8.12. And I made a team that is extremely free-to-play friendly, that can get through it. It's going to take some RNG at sometimes, but it can get through it, and I'll show you how I do it. But before we get into that, if you are not part of the XMG family, click that subscribe button, turn on notification bells, like the videos, leave me comments, I'll always respond. The support for my channel has been just overwhelming, so thank you all very much for that. So let's get into Rage of Clans. So Rage of Clans 8.6, we are fighting Bluff. Bluff is extremely annoying to fight. He puts up potency and dodge, so this one can be a little RNG dependent. Really, only with this team, 8.6 and 8.12 are RNG dependent. But I was able to do it, so I'm going to walk you through how I did it now. So let's take a look at my team. Now this team is free to play friendly, and this is why I have everybody. Rantha we have for her lead, and there is no real good healer for the clans right now. We have Mortha, and she's not that good. And you lose so much damage, you just start getting shredded and slaughtered with her in there. So I have Rantha for her lead, which gives 25% physical damage and 25% magic damage. And then orcs gain a 5% lifesteal. We have 3 orcs on the team. That helps. She also has a faux tank and battle poo. She has an AoE, which can come in handy to heal herself. Now we're moving over to Tromgar. Tromgar is, we all know him, he is the defender, taunting, counter mechanism, stunning. Then we have Dieselrog. Dieselrog can put down, and he has an AoE, which also can put armor decrease on the team. And if he crits on his basic, because he has a goblin in the party, he can dispel, so we can get around the taunts. Going on to the next one, we have Major Shot, who, in my opinion, has one of the most underrated kits in the game. AoE on his basic, he has a second AoE in his ability 2, which can stun, and then he has the Flashbang, which puts on heal block and blind. Then we have Kyra. Kyra can ability block on her basic. She puts everybody but Tromgar under stealth, increasing the survivability of your team. So that's kind of the makeup of the team and how I have them. So let's get into it. Okay, so going into this battle, it is pretty RNG dependent. Buff can put on a shit ton of buffs. He can put on debuff immunity, counter, taunt. So it is extremely vital we pay attention to who has what buff. He's always going to go first because he's the fastest character in the game when he comes out. So we're just going to start out with a basic from Major Shot. Okay, now you notice how he put up all these buffs on everybody? And he is going to ability block one of your characters. If he ability blocks Tromgar, restart. You're not going to be able to win. So on this guy, we have the counter chance, so we're going to ignore him. But this guy has speed and dodge and potency, and he has potency and cheat death. So we're going to drop battle poo here. Now we're going to try to put an ability block onto Buff. Didn't get it. See if we can strip some taunts. Nothing. Alright, now we got our taunt up on Tromgar. The battle poo did his job. Absorbed some damage. Rantha's going to miss, so it don't matter. Okay, we're going to put everybody under stealth, except for Dieselrog there. Now we're going to try to strip a buff over here with a critical hit. Didn't do it. Alright, let's start whittling away these guys in the back row. See if we can get a stun. Alright, so now he put on more buffs onto everybody. So we got to pay attention to what happened here. So Tromgar has blind and he can't get any buffs. So we have to keep that in mind. We have taunt on this guy with no debuffs. And on buff himself, we have potency, critical damage, physical and magical damage increase. He's stealthed and he retaliates. So while we got everybody under there, we're going to get rid of that. Alright. So we have major shot here. Let's see if we can go for a stun. Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can strip some of those debuffs with a crit. Nope. Ability block. Got the ability block. Okay. So now we're going to put on blind and heal block. Stun. Oh, we're blind. That's right. Okay. Let's put this here. Let's pop some damage increase and some accuracy onto Diesel Rog. Got the ability block back. Drop Battle Poo here. So we have our tank. Now he can't put debuffs, so this here, it's no point in doing it. Now if we put on his second wind, we can clear that off. Takes away all debuffs. Now we can pop that to get him back under stealth. Let's see if we can get some armor down. No, he resisted it. Let's see if we can get a stun. No, of course not. We're going to do the AoE. Massive damage. We just activated his cheat death, and there we go. We got it. But you can see how it plays out. How it is very RNG dependent, and you have to pay attention to what you're doing. If you're not paying attention to what you're doing, and you use Tromgar's taunt, it can cripple your fight. So, buff is pretty dope and overpowered, but that's that. So we're going to move into 8-7, and we are fighting demons and some acolytes. So we'll get into that. On this one, it's really not that big of a deal. So pretty much in this fight, what we're going to be focused on is there's going to be a taunter. That's why we have Diesel Rog, so hopefully he can freaking crit and get rid of the taunt. We're going to try to not let Kyra get off her Go Dark ability. We're going to try to ability block her, and then we're going to try to get Venomate out of there as fast as we can to avoid the poisons. So, as you can see, this middle guy here, he is your taunter. Alright, so we're just going to start with the basic. We're going to drop Battle Poo. Alright, we're going to go for the ability block. Got that, so that's big. So now let's start working on Venomate. He's pretty squishy. Alright, Battle Poo did his job. Let's get the taunt up with Tromgar. They're going to start whacking him. Basic. Now he's got his taunt up. Come on, Diesel Rog. Whole reason we got you here, buddy. Of course not. Alright, now let's get up our blind. Now what our blind is going to do is Venomate has got his cooldown ready on his mass poison. So watch. We put that on, he's blind. Now watch when he goes. He's going to do his mass like butt jump, farting move, whatever it is. Misses everybody, no poisons, survivability of our team. Alright, so we're going to try to get rid of, let's see, look at turn meter. Probably not going to do it, so we're going to go for the AoE here to put some armor decrease. We got a couple armor decrease. Now let's try for a stun. Alright, we got Kyra out of there. We stunned the tank. Now we can just start working on him. Let's go for the AoE. Tank's out of there. Now he crits. What a son of a bitch. Anyways, that's that fight. But you can kind of see how this team flows together and plays off each other. It's actually really, really nice and really cool to see. A major shot, I think, is kind of the MVP. Him and Kyra are the MVP of this team. They kind of help out. So in 8-8, we are taking on some demons and some more acolytes. Now this is a wave fight. This is a 14-person battle, if I could talk, that you have to manage your cooldowns to help you survive through this because you don't have a healer. So you have to prioritize your combat wisely. And I'll kind of show you what I mean. Okay, so we got the two Acolyte mages here who have the AoE. So we're just going to start with our AoE. We're going to drop Battle Poo. We are going to try to ability block Shadar. Didn't work. So now let's start working on our mage masters, or whatever they're called there. Alright, let's get our taunt up on Tromgar. AoE. Go dark. See if we can get some armor decrease. Okay, we got the 1 stun. He gave him turn meter. Alright, so we're only looking at 1 AoE. Not bad. We can survive that. So let's get Shadar out of here. Now we're going to save this because there's only 1 person. Okay, so we're on the wave 2. Now we have Puncher Face. Puncher Face can put the taunt up on everybody. So we're going to try to give him a stun. Didn't work. We're going to drop Battle Poo. Okay, we are going to try to ability block him. Of course, that didn't work. So now he's going to have his basic, and he only has the blind for 1 turn. So we're not going to use our blind mechanism here. We are going to try to go for some stuns. No stuns. Alright, we got Puncher Face out of here. Now we want to try to... They will AoE the next turn around, but they are stunned, so we're just going to start whittling away at them. Nothing real fancy. Manage your cooldowns. Try to use the basics. And we shouldn't have a problem clearing this out with full turn down or full cooldown. Alright. So now we have Kyra. See, Kyra's ability here doesn't matter. She doesn't have a tank. So we don't really have to focus on her. What we are going to do is we are going to get these archery masters out of here. When you still have Battle Poo up, no matter how much health he has, never use this. Save it. So on her next turn, she's always dropping the tank. So we're going to save our AoE ability. We're going to taunt with Battle Poo. See if we can get a stun, which we couldn't. Now let's see if we can get a stun on anybody. Nope, but we're going to go dark. We're going to try to put on that armor decrease. Beautiful thing. And we got 1 out of there. Just use our basic there. Ability block, so he can't AoE in case something happens, but he's dead anyways. Now Kyra is probably going to use her Go Dark ability. Yep. Waste of a turn, and she is dead. And we are on to the last fight. Now we have the healer back here. We have the mage, the archer. It's pretty much one of each of the acolyte guys. And then the tank. So we still have Battle Poo up, even though he's probably going to die. We're not going to use that. So we're going to start with this Mage Master back here, because he can do some massive damage. Get some taunt up. See if we can get any stuns. Get our taunt up. Going to save that for when she goes dark. Basic. Okay, they haven't gone yet. So remember, that blind's only for 1 turn. Or they have. We're going to blind them. Oh, I was right. They hadn't. Alright, let's go for that armor decrease. We got that now. Okay, taunt is up. Now we're going to use our AoE there. We're going to go dark. See if we can get any stuns. And we got a couple. That's good. That's a good thing. Alright, Dieselrog. There we go. See, now he's cleared the taunt, and we can continue to do what we want to do here and get around that taunt. AoE finally. And we got this one in the bag, essentially. There goes the healer. Now we're going to drop Battle Poo just to make sure. He's out. And that's that one. But you can see how we manage our cooldowns. And yeah, we probably could have got through that stage a hell of a lot faster. But we wanted to just continue to pump out the basics, so when we need that blind, when we need that stun chance, when we need to go dark, when we need the taunt, it's all available. That is why you take your time. So now we're going to move to 8-9. 8-9 consists of Puncherface and Kyra. Weird combination, but Kyra's Go Dark ability, again, does absolutely nothing to help out the fight here, because she's going to put Puncherface under invisibility too. So it's essentially just a wasted move. So Puncherface can do that mass taunt where he puts taunt on everybody. So we want to try to manage that through blind and through ability blocks. Alright, so we're going to start with the basic there. We're going to drop Battle Poo again. Now we're going to hope for ability block. Didn't get it. So he's going to put on that taunt because we're not going to get blind up. Because we got to get our taunt up with Tromgar. See, she just did that and wasted a move, and it really does nothing. But now he's got that big taunt up there. So now they can essentially go after everybody. But the beautiful thing about Kyra is you all have taunt, not anymore. So you want your Kyra to be slower than Puncherface, because then you strip his move off and it means nothing. Alright, where you're having trouble landing some debuffs. Alright, so now let's see if we can get a stun. Nope, we're going to continue to work on Puncherface. Now we're going to put our blinds up. Going to drop Battle Poo again. See if we can get a big... Oh, nice. We got the ability block, so that's big. Now we don't have to worry about that taunt ability. And there goes Puncherface, and now we just have Kyra, who essentially can't do a damn thing. Ability block. See if we can get a stun. Got the stun. Mass AoE. And see if we can get some armor decrease, which we got. That'll help speed it up. Let's go dark for the hell of it. Get some more damage out of Kyra. We don't need the taunt. And there's that one. So 8-9 essentially really isn't that hard at all. What it really is managing Puncherface to get where you need to be. Help if I hit the button. So again, you can see, I've been saying it a lot, but you can see how this team works now and how it plays off each other. You have Major Shot in there for blind and to give that dispel to Diesel Rog so you can get around the tanks. You have the kind of the faux tank with Tromgar just being the meat shield stunner, so it works out well. You know, this team is extremely free to play. Guild store, arena store, guild store, so it's not... You should have all these characters unlocked at least by the time you get to level 8. And then you just have to work on gearing them up. And the cool thing is that Rantha and Tromgar's an endgame player. Diesel Rog is about the only one in this team that really might hurt a little bit because he's not the best character in the world. But at the same time, it's not too bad. So, okay, here we are. We have a full Demons team. Now, we are just going to manage Puncherface and try to get Venomate out of there as fast as possible. So we are going to switch to Puncherface. No ability block, but that's okay. Go back to Venomate. Get our taunt up here. AoE. Alright, we got Venomate out of there. So now we got to worry about Puncherface. We're going to save our Go Dark ability. We got the ability block up anyway, so that's a beautiful thing. Let's try to get some armor decrease. Now we're going to go after Shadar. If we can get around the... Yeah, let's go for some blind and heal blocks. But I forgot. Shadar puts up a debuff immunity. I completely forgot about that. Alright, now we're going to go dark. Come on, Diesel Rog. Alright, we got a good crit. Cleared it off. Let's go for some stuns. No stuns. Now let's go back to Shadar. Get him out of there. Let's drop Battle Poo. Big time damage. AoE. Another AoE. And that's all she wrote. So again, we're just... You manage Puncherface and get Venomate out of there because any sort of damage over time on this team without a healer can be crippling. And it is extremely frustrating because you can easily beat the team if you just manage what you got to manage. Alright, so we are on to 8-11. Now with 8-11, we are facing Puncher Face again and some Acolytes. Now Puncher Face is going to have a crazy amount of health, but again, we're just going to try to manage him through the ability blocks and hopefully some stuns, some blinds, and we're going to take out the two behind Puncher Face first to stop them from doing the damage, and then we'll just worry about Puncher Face. You're going to save your Go Dark if Puncher Face does not get ability blocked. So we'll start with our AoE. We're going to drop Battle Poo. Alright, now let's try to get that ability block. Nope. Alright. Now we're going to just start working on these Warrior Masters. Get our taunt up. Battle Poo did his job. I'll take it. Okay, now he's got his taunt up on everybody. So now is the time to use our Go Dark ability. Strips the taunt off everybody. Let's get some of that armor decrease. AoE. Big time damage. And nice, we got a stun. Let's do an AoE. And now it's just all they wrote, really. I mean, we just got to make sure Puncher Face doesn't take anybody out. So let's blind him, because why not? Let's drop Battle Poo again. Gonna save that taunt on Tromgar. We got a stun. See if we can get another stun. No stun. Doing some pretty good damage. Let's go Dark. And we could have put it on auto, but just for the sake of not losing anybody without a healer, didn't want to do that. And that's it. So now we're moving on to 8-12. And 8-12 is going to take you a while with this team. Now to beat that stage fast, if you have Hard Orc, you take out Diesel Rog and you put in Hard Orc and you can smoke this level. But that's not what we're going for here. We're going for more of the free-of-play friendly aspect. And we are facing Soleus, Nighteel, and Ember. So what we need to do here is we need to manage Soleus and take out Nighteel. And if Ember has offensive up from Nighteel, we have to get a strip on that from Diesel Rog. It is vital we get that stripped off, because then her AoE will just destroy us. Alright, so we're going to try to get the ability block. Of course we didn't. Let's try to get that offensive up off. And of course we didn't do that. So this could probably be a restart. Yep, because there goes Rantha. So you can see what I mean about how we have to get off that offensive up, because Ember will just light you up. We get off the offensive up, we can get ability block, we can start whittling away on Nighteel. She is vital we take out first because it messes up everything you're trying to do. She strips the taunt, she strips the buffs on your team and dispels the debuffs on their team. And it's extremely frustrating because it's only 3 people and she can do 2 because of Soleus. So, yep, they go after Rantha. Okay, she puts that up. Alright, so AoE. Drop Battle Poo so he can die. Ability block. Alright, we got the ability block. Now let's see if we can get this offensive up off. Alright, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to pop this even though it's probably going to be stripped. We got to get that Go Dark ability up. Alright, Go Dark ability. Now let's try for some armor decrease. We lost it because son of a gun. Alright. So we are leaving the battle. Alright, try 3. And Ember got all those buffs, so this is probably going to be a fail. So I'm going to kill the mic and play some music, and you can see how I do things. So YouTube, that's what I got for you. That is how I did it. And as you can see, it took me 5 tries to get through that fight. So all in all, not too bad. The video that's on right now is the characters, their stats, and their gear. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I really, really hope it helped you out. So if you want to see a video made for yourself, or you want a noob series made, or a countdown idea that you have, Discord links in the below. Go ahead and drop me a line there. Again, thank you to everybody for supporting the channel and me. Everybody have a good night. Click that subscribe button. Join the XMG family. Turn on notifications, likes, all that other happy horse crap that goes with it. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.